What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today is Thursday and we got a progression run today. On the schedule there was an aerobic day, so I chose to do a progression run. That's mainly because I like progression runs over a more common like tempo run, and I'll explain that a little bit more after plyos, but I want to get my plyos done because I'm feeling stiff. So let's just do plyos, then I'll explain why I'm doing a progression run.
Switch it up!
Okay, plyos are done. Now, I'm doing a progression run today because, like I said before, I don't really like tempo runs. Tempo runs, well, let me just first explain the difference between a tempo run and a progression run. Tempo, you like pick a pace. You want to say you want to do 6:30 and you do that for 30 minutes straight, and you just do that the whole time. A progression run might be a little bit longer than a tempo run, but you start slower and gradually progress up to get sometimes even faster than you would during a tempo run, ending up at like 6 or even under 6. So I like progression runs just because I need to really warm up more than just like a normal warm up. So progression runs really allow me to do that. And I also like the added challenge of having to be mindful enough to constantly be updating the pace and pushing it forward. As you're tired, you still have to be able to push it forward. So that's the plan for me today. And the plan for the progression is, unlike some of the progressions that I've done in the past, this one's gonna be very, a lot more structured. It's not just gonna be like willy-nilly increasing however much in the next mile. Basically what I'm gonna be doing is starting the run at 9-minute pace, then every 5 minutes, decreasing the pace by 30 seconds. So after 5 minutes, go to 8:30, then 8, then 7:30, then 7, and then 6:30. And then after doing 5 minutes at 6:30 will be 30 minutes, and that'll be the progression run. I think that'll be definitely a good introduction to progression runs for me this summer, and they will definitely change as the summer goes on. In another week or two, I probably won't start so slow, but it's just good to work into it. So it's just, and I'm also breaking in some new shoes, so that'll be fun to do today. But that's the plan, and let's get right into it. I don't really know how I'm gonna break it down. I think I might just give like updates every 10 minutes. Yeah, that would make sense. So I'll do it after finishing the 8:30 set, do it after finishing the 7:30 set, and then after the 6:30 set, so at the end. So I will see you guys when we're 10 minutes in. All right, we're 10 minutes in. So far we've done just under 1.2 miles. First 5 minutes was at an 8:50 pace, and the second 5 minutes was at an 8:24 pace. Both of those felt really good. Definitely in a good pace to go faster in the future. Now we get to the real meat and potatoes of this run. So you guys at we're 20 minutes in. The third 5 minutes was at a 7:53 pace, and the fourth 5 minutes was at a 7:24 pace. So far things are going really well. We're now gonna get into the real tough part of things. Under 7 minutes and under 6:30. So, yeah, I gotta get to work, and I'll see you guys at the end of the run. But right now it's feeling really good, and I'm really happy with this. So see you guys at the end of the run. Okay, run's over. 30 minutes. I did a 7:34 pace for 3.97 miles. Average heart rate 168, high of 198. But that's really not what's important about this. It's more the laps. So lap 1 was at what? 850 pace. Lap 2 was at 823 pace. Lap 3 was at a 754 pace. I lost count. How many laps am I on? Lap 5? No, lap 4. Lap 4 was a 722 lap. I've completed lap track, but the last 2 that I didn't tell you about were lap 5 and lap 6. Lap 5 was a 659 and lap 6 was a 624, which I am super happy with. I'm really happy with how I was able to push through and get all the splits where I wanted them. That was fantastic. So that's a progression run. Maybe in the future I'll do a tempo, but I really like progression runs more. They just work so much better for me particularly because I'm definitely very injury prone, and this extra little warm up helps reduce my risk of injury. So it's usually what I choose to do over a traditional tempo. But that's not to say that a tempo is inherently worse than a progression run. Both have their merits. Either one gets great benefits for you when done correctly. So it's really up to personal preference, which one you find works best for you after some experimenting. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's very humid, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Peace.